We're gonna start off with a video. We made this just to start off. We went to the Dominican Republic last year with BlackRock, and on our trip we actually stopped over in Tiroli, Haiti. And of the 1,000 families there, only 100 have latrines. So we're gonna watch the video and then I'll explain a little bit more about it.
We're in Haiti right now, in the village of Tiroli, on a mission trip. As we were stopping through this village, we're seeing some unbelievable poverty. And as we were talking to the pastor here, we heard that there are about 1,000 families within this village, and they're just lacking in major things. And as we talked to him, we asked him what are some of the major needs that they have here. And one of the things he said was bathrooms. As he was talking about the disease and how their children were just growing up with these diseases and dying because they don't have proper sanitation. It's such a simple thing that we in America never even think about. We actually think about when we have to wait for the bathroom when someone doesn't have numerous bathrooms within their house. And here, they don't have them. So what can we do?
A couple of years ago, someone once told me that if a need is placed in front of you, it is your job to fill it. Over the past 5 years, I've gone to Tiroli, Haiti 4 times. Each time that I have gone, I have encountered poverty that I never would have thought existed unless I had actually seen it myself. But this year, something major happened. My team was told that out of the 1,000 families living in this village, only 10% of them have a bathroom, leaving 900 families bathroomless.
Traveling down to Haiti, we got to see some tremendous needs from a poverty standpoint and from a sanitary condition standpoint. People are getting more sick than they need to be getting, given the fact that we have resources able to change the situation.
Well, as Christians, I feel that God is calling us to be servants in places that most people won't go. So when we were in Tiroli, I really felt that God's calling in that area was really pressed upon my heart.
I'm part of the 900 Project because I felt that God was making a calling on my life to do something radical after we read the book by David Platt. And I just thought it was a great opportunity to be able to work with the people in Tiroli and really serve them in the needs they have.
In this village, each family averages about 6 to 7 people, making 6,300 people not have a bathroom.
When you hear statistics, it's really easy to pass it by and make it impersonal, something that doesn't affect you, doesn't really rub off on you. But when you go down there and you see it, you see the poverty and the destitution, God has made it in us so that we're called to change it.
And that is why I am part of the 900 Project, because I want to be a part of something that is fulfilling the impossible.
So as you can see from the video, there was just a crazy amount of just destitution in that area. We went there and our youth group leader actually warned us because he's been going there for about 6 years now. And he said, you know, just prepare your hearts, this is going to be difficult. As I was walking through, I was shocked. I don't think I'd ever seen anything like that before in my life, just the amount of poverty and just the amount of hopelessness in these people's eyes. As we were walking by, they kind of didn't want to come near us, and it was just shocking to me to see how people could be living like this compared to how we live in America. So this is actually our team in Haiti, standing in front of a completed latrine. So last year, as we were going, as we were leaving Tierley, we had talked to the pastor and we had asked him about what the greatest need was in the community. We were expecting something like water, food, healthcare. No, but it was latrines. The reason why they need latrines is because when they do go to the bathroom, they end up going in the fields or by the river, which just contaminates their whole water supply and their food supply. So they get a lot of diseases. The nurse was saying 1 to 2 kids die per week of preventable diseases there. Also, it's just not sanitary at all whatsoever. So this is actually where Tierley is. It's in the middle of the little Hispaniola is the name of the island. The reason why they are so destitute is because the Haitian government or the World Vision from the Haiti side cannot physically get to Tierley because of the mountains that are there. However, the Dominican government cannot help them because of the different governments. So they're kind of left in the middle of a very upsetting situation. So that's just a picture of a latrine that we would be building there. It's very simple, it's just metal and some wood and a toilet. I showed a picture of all the toilets in the church when I presented last time. So pretty much what a lack of latrines means is lack of safety. These kids are getting molested and just awful things are happening to them when they have to go out to the bathroom. When they do have to go to the bathroom, if it's late at night or anything, their whole family has to get up, and this often means 10 to 11 people have to get up and go to the bathroom together. So a lot of kids are getting sick and dying. This is actually our first latrine that we built. So far from last year, from starting the project, we have raised enough money for 60 latrines that have already been built, and we are in the process of building 60 more. So $100,000 has been raised, which is such an amazing testament to God because I remember sitting on the beach talking with my team and just saying, this is not possible. We cannot do this without God. And God has blessed us so much in this. So with God, all things are possible. So a latrine costs $365. That's $1 a day. When I think about just all the useless stuff I spend my money on and how I could be saving a kid's life, I just am dumbfounded because if you just gave up coffee for a year, just one latte from Starbucks a week, that could probably save a kid's life. That would be able to fund a latrine for a whole family, which consists of about 10 people for about 20 years, because a latrine lasts about 20 years. So you're really making such a huge difference with just little things that you can give up. If you want to go on YouTube, we actually have a bunch of videos, and this is actually a video of how to build a latrine, which is really awesome. That is one of our team members standing in a latrine hole that's being built, yes. So that's just kind of what we can sacrifice or give up. I know for me, when I thought about how many bathrooms I have inside my house, just like me, and how many bathrooms I have access to with public parks and stuff, and there's always a bathroom whenever I need it, but these people literally have nothing there. It's just very eye-opening. Those are pictures of the kids. Actually, when we went back this summer, just a month ago, it was amazing how much different their reactions were to us. What's actually going on is the pastor in Tierley, Haiti, is helping the pastor in the Dominican Republic kind of get the latrines and who's going to get a latrine. They kind of just set up everything and organize it. And the people are just so much happier. And I remember walking through this year and kids would come up to you and just grab your hand, and just the hope that was in their eyes was something that really just broke my heart again, because these kids are finally getting to see a hope for their future, to know that they're not just going to die because they don't have a latrine or because they don't have the proper needs being met. They actually have someone who cares about them now. And that's just been a great way for their church there to grow as well, because they do see this church as kind of overseeing that project. So even though they don't necessarily recognize us as the people doing it. It's more of the church there that's doing it, which is amazing, and really hoping that church grow as well. Yeah, so God has called us to make a difference in people's lives, and I feel like this is just a great opportunity to really change a lot of lives for God. Yeah, so that's it. We have a booth out in the front, so if you guys want to stop by, we'll be out there. A couple of us will be out there, and we will answer any questions you have. And I think that is it. So thank you guys so much.